Awesome. All right. Hey guys, welcome back. So as I promised, this one I hope will be more uplifting than the last video was. So those of you who have subscribed to my channel probably remember that a couple weeks, maybe months ago, I did a foul weather review for the Lowepro ProTactic 450 all-weather camera bag. Oh, my feet are really wet. Turns out it was not a great name for it. Before I get into this, this is not a product that was sent to me, it was not given to me, I was not asked to review this. This is actually a bag that I bought because I have my wedding coming up in a little over a month, and my fiance and I are heading to Greece for our honeymoon for a week. I said, you know, I need something new to carry all my stuff around. I had been hauling it around in an old cycling bag that wasn't really the best choice for it. There's no padding, there was nothing really to it. So this was the bag I chose. I have to say though, Lowepro's actually been fantastic to deal with. So this bag comes with a lot of different options. One of the ones they market most is the attachment points. It comes with this little accessory pouch, a water bottle pouch, and one tripod holder, which is these two sets of straps and this little mini pouch down here. So it latches on, you know, like a Joby GorillaPod or some compact tripod to the side of your pack. Thing is, I wanted to carry a tripod and a gimbal. So I contacted Lowepro and said, hey, where can I buy some of these? Because I'd love to get another one of these little tripod pouches. And got a response the next day. All they said was, what's your address? We'll send you one. No comment about a website or review, anything. I just asked and their response was, yeah, we'll give you one for free. So that was pretty awesome, I have to say. But now let's take a look at what this thing actually holds. First things first, you got this little accessory pouch, which I mostly use for cable whips and little mini tripod here. This can be used for my GoPro or any number of other things. In this case, I normally use it for the gimbal. Go ahead and screw this guy in. There we go. Get that one out of the way. On this side, we've got GorillaPod. So, got those two. Gives me most of my attachment needs. It does have some little side pockets here. I don't really use these, mostly because the gimbal blocks this one, the GorillaPod blocks that one. Likewise, you've got some side access pockets. I've never been the kind to sling my bag to the side and grab a lens, so I wasn't going to use them anyway. Definitely not going to use them now that the tripod and the gimbal block them. On to the other bits. Got a main pocket here, which is normally where my A6500 with my 10 to 18 millimeter lens sit, and then also my microphone, but at the moment I'm using those. Nice little accessory pouch up here for remotes, batteries, spare Arca Swiss plates, chargers, all kinds of stuff. Once you get over to the actual inside of the bag, and this is kind of nice, the bag opens from the back. So if I'm walking around in an area that's prone to pickpocketing, no one's going to come up and unzip my bag without me knowing. That's kind of nice. So in here, got my Mavic. Mavic controller, Mavic batteries, Mavic charger, Mavic props. What else do we have in here? Some other cables down here for all kinds of chargers, a number of things. Spare camera, little aperture light, Mavic filters, extra SD cards, set of Cineskates for turning the GorillaPod into a dolly. That's kind of fun. 35mm lens, little lens cleaner pen, blower, some filters, headphones, little lav mic, and a handy recorder that I use for background noises, sound effects, things like that. So quite a bit of stuff this thing fits, except that there's also all this up here. I've got a little rain cover in here for the camera. The rest of this remains mostly unused. That's just because I do not trust their filter holders here. Everything's pressed directly into the back of my gear. I don't trust something that thin in glass up there. They've also got a space for a 15-inch laptop. I have been hauling this thing around for a little over a month and a half, maybe 2 months now, day to day, with my 15-inch MacBook Pro in there, and it sucks. It is the worst thing to carry ever. As soon as I take that laptop out, the bag is really comfortable. As soon as I put the laptop in, it literally hurts my back and my neck and my shoulders. I would not recommend this bag if you want to haul a laptop. If you're using it for travel and you just want to get the laptop to the plane and then to the hotel, yeah, it'll do it, but don't rely on it day to day. Let's see. Speaking of things not to rely on day to day, these shoulder straps, they're pretty terrible. There is no padding at all on them, hence why I got a couple of these off of Amazon for about $9. They slide all over, but I mean, they add a little extra padding. They make the bag comfortable enough that I can get to the airport, hike a couple miles to a hotel, set up wherever I'm going, and get rid of the laptop. That really is the key, just get rid of the laptop. If you are carrying a little less weight, you can also remove the hip belt here, which is kind of nice. I normally don't use it day to day. I just carry it if I'm hauling the laptop. I really don't like hauling the laptop. Let's see, last thing I guess is the thing that really doesn't work, and that's the rain cover. I mean, it's nice that it's attached. It's great that it's able to cover the backpack with the GorillaPod and the gimbal on it without, you know, tearing. That's nice. It's not so great that it leaves this back seam exposed. So this entire zipper, which is not a waterproof zipper, it's just a regular YKK zipper, is exposed to the rain, and it soaks it. That's a problem. Let's check out the laptop compartment and see how this guy looks. Ooh. All right, waterproofing on this bag, pretty bad. As soon as the rain starts, your stuff begins to get wet. It normally just runs down the side here, so, you know, only your laptop gets wet at first, and that's fine, I guess. But then it starts to pool down at the bottom down here. And depending on how well you've managed to loop this thing or how far back you have it, you may wind up with water pooling inside the rain cover. So now you're setting your stuff in a puddle that's going with you everywhere you go. Not a good situation. So yeah, as far as all weather goes, I don't recommend this bag at all for that. Go get something that's actually waterproof. As far as comfort goes, if you need a laptop, do not get this bag. Go anywhere else at all. I mean, honestly, just get a shoulder bag or something. If you just want something for traveling that will hold just about everything, I mean, there's a decent amount of stuff here. And there's more that you can't see off camera. There's a GoPro over here. There's a accessory rail up there with the aperture light and a Shure microphone. All that stuff fits in this bag, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, if you just want something to haul everything, this bag is fantastic. It's nice and quasi-hard side, so I don't feel too worried about stuff when it's in here. It's got more than enough pockets and capacity. I normally have another lens even that I'll fit in here if you're willing to kind of smush things a bit. It just is, it's awesome. Just get rid of the laptop. Don't carry the laptop. Seriously, like, don't do it. All right, I think that'll about do it for me for today. I've made enough of a mess. I need to go clean all this up, put it all back, figure out how I fit it in the first place, and I will see you guys later. Like if you found this video beneficial, and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks guys, bye.